of people are like, well, CTV, it's a branding exercise, it's video, it's measurement, it's scale, but it doesn't drive performance. How do you prove those people wrong?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of AI involved.
Yeah.
We have 6 models just tuned for media and campaign optimization.
Wow.
The way we do it is we take KPIs, we find CMOs and agencies that really want to get that performance out and are trying to make CTV work at the scale it should. Mm-hmm. There's over 240 million people that you can reach in the U.S. in CTV today.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's way bigger.
Is that across FAST, SVOD, all the different formats,
all
basically?
the different formats.
Okay, yeah.
Right. But today it is still being used as a traditional brand or
like TV with a little bit of extra measurement and audience targeting. Yeah.
And so I think it's just a technology capability that's lacking.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Ad Podcast. We've got Damian McKenna in the house, the co-founder of Emodo. We're here at Possible in Miami. Damian, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me, Dylan. Super excited to be here.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
How's your show been so far?
It's actually been pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, vibrant. Big expansion from last year.
Yeah.
We're liking the Eden Rock side.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
A little less crowded.
A little bit more footprint, less people in the lobby.
Yes.
Waiting for unsuspecting CMOs and agency people to walk through the lobby.
Yeah, it's been great. We've had, it's only been like 6 hours, and it's been high fidelity and good.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so those that might not be familiar, tell us a little bit more about Emodo. What do you guys do? Where do you sit in the marketplace?
Sure. We're a CTV-First marketplace. What that really means is that we're helping CMOs execute CTV campaigns for performance, KPIs,
interesting.
Which rival search and social. That's our mission.
That's awesome. Yeah, and that's been a big topic over the last year or two. A lot of people are like, well, CTV, it's a branding exercise, it's video, it's measurement, it's scale, but it doesn't drive performance. How do you prove those people wrong?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of AI involved.
Yeah.
We have 6 models just tuned for media and campaign optimization.
Wow, okay.
We developed a lot of those when we were incubated at Ericsson. We divested and were acquired by One Magnify and Crestview Partners, a PE firm, and AI native B2B marketing platform and agency in 2024. And since then, we've just expanded, which has been great. The way we do it is we take KPIs, we find CMOs and agencies that really want to get that performance out and are trying to make CTV work at the scale it should. Mm-hmm. There's over 240 million people that you can reach in the U.S. in CTV today.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's way bigger.
Is that across FAST, SVOD, all the different formats,
all
basically?
All the different formats.
Okay, yeah.
Right. But today it is still being used as a traditional brand or
like TV with a little bit of extra measurement and audience targeting. Yeah.
And so I think it's just a technology capability that's lacking. Mm-hmm. We've been building that for 5 years, and we've taken it to market with huge brands, and it's been super effective.
That's awesome. So what are some of the performance attributes that you think are kind of helping? And like, obviously there's QR codes are more accessible, interactive CTV. Inside of Amazon, you can hit a button and get an email to your inbox. But what are some of the other ways that brands and advertisers are driving performance from this medium?
That's a great question. So we initially focused on ad formats. So we took the standard ad formats that were available. We encouraged interactivity. We encouraged
squeeze backs,
L-bars, squeeze backs. Obviously QR codes if that's what the brand wants. Mm-hmm. But using that, getting that data, and then doing something with it is our superpower. Mm-hmm. You can share a lot of data with your media providers, but one of the superpowers that you get at Meta or you get at Google is that they can do something with that data.
Yeah.
Like DPA ads and things like that. Our belief was that should be available for the open internet. That CMOs need something beyond those known channels. So we take that data, we have a conversion API, we also have other ways to ingest data, and we use that to tune our model specifically for that brand campaign or that performance campaign for that brand.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so Possible is a big show.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of opportunities to stand out. What are you guys doing this week to kind of rise above the fray, so to speak?
That's a great question. Very kind of you. So on Wednesday at 12:20,
nice.
I'm speaking on the innovation stage over at Eden Rock.
Let's go.
Talking about CTV being the third wave of performance for CMOs.
I love it.
And we have some great data from a bunch of campaigns we've been executing end of last year and this year, proving that out. And we'll tease a little bit.
Yeah.
We have a pretty big launch coming up in a couple of weeks where we're going to be doing a lot more in performance optimized CTV creative. So more to come on that.
Okay, very cool. Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah, that's right. This is it, Dylan. This is where we broke it.
Awesome. So as a somebody who's attending, is there anything that you're really looking forward to that you feel like is must-see TV, something that you want to check out this week? Anything that you're bringing back to the team yet? I know it's early days, but anything that's standing out so far?
Yeah, I mean, there's two things. From one of the things I'm always paying attention to from a business owner perspective is just like, what's the climate of our industry? What are we in right now?
Kind of tailwinds, headwinds, et cetera.
And so, listen, CES in 2025, a lot of optimism. What happened in the middle of the year? Not so much.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that kind of, do you think it's like Iran war stuff or global geopolitics?
Yeah,
a little bit.
I think people pulled back a bit, and that was known, like eMarketer and other published updates last year that they downgraded some of the growth. This year, a lot of optimism so far, especially at the show. So I'm bringing some of that back to the team. Additionally, we have I'm pretty excited. Terry from Lumo Partners, always great to see. He has a session coming up, and also some of the brand updates around incrementality have been awesome. Meaning brands talking about measuring incrementality, which really means when I buy a single channel, did it deliver incrementally more versus holdbacks, and if I would have done everything else the same. And for us, that's really important because today, half of U.S. consumers are going to big walled gardens, but more than half of spend goes there.
Interesting.
So you got to prove the rest out.
Yeah, so it's unequally yoked because of measurement, really.
Correct.
It's like the same reason that people don't buy linear TV or billboards only make 5% of media plans. It's unmeasured, but doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Exactly.
So
precisely.
Yeah. I heard some stuff last can about Samsung specifically, but maybe for some of the other CTV providers that there was like some identity mapping stuff that was happening. Like, I don't know exactly how the technical side of it works, but basically IPs would get kind of refreshed every 24 hours, and it was hard to continue to follow people for a big chunk of the audience, which gave some low CPM opportunities to target those people as long as you didn't care about the precision if you needed scale. But have any of those things been fixed, or is it getting easier to know exactly who you're advertising through CTV, or are there still some gray spots, but do provide opportunities for scale?
Yeah, I think the nice thing about CTV right now is, as any of us are consumers, so we know what we did in the pandemic. We watched a lot of CTV, right? And that has not stopped. So you take all of that that's addressable, and there's tons of problems with household versus identity and mobile phone, and think about kids who. I got 3 teenagers.
Yeah,
so
you pop up YouTube on your account and let your 3-year-old watch it for 5 hours straight. I'm guilty.
Exactly, me too. Thank God for YouTube Kids. But today, we have the ability, and a lot of partners have the ability to, in a privacy-safe way, get those IPs when they have them, but use a lot of that for predictive targeting. Predictive targeting doesn't mean precision. What it means is, based on controlled tests of that targeting, it is actually reaching the people it says it reaches. We have gotten upwards of 70% more reach at the same level of effectiveness for those audiences with AI-driven targeting.
Interesting.
So it's, without making it hyper-technical, the bottom line is, if AI can predict that this is male, our age, making their kids watch YouTube Kids all day. Maybe I want to target my ad there too, right? And then you can measure the effectiveness with KPIs on the backside. The nice thing is there's tons of data. The problem is no human can manage all that data to make it work.
Yeah, so it's AI is the only way to synthesize it in a way that's useful.
It is, and if you think about syndicated TV shows that run through. That you can watch on multiple platforms, they come through differently. They're not all named the same. There's no universal taxonomy. On top of IPs being refreshed, on top of identity signals like maids and IDs going away. So it's pretty hard. But I think CMOs, even the performance-focused CMOs, they understand this is a problem, but they want something to work in the open internet. So they're willing to invest in those solutions. I just think we have to bring them to them end to end. That's kind of what we're focused on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Have we reached peak fast? Do you feel like there's going to be some curation and some shedding of maybe channels? Like, do we need the Baywatch channel?
Yeah,
maybe we do.
Maybe we. I don't know if we do. I don't want to make any comments about that.
But it feels like kind of almost every publisher, every brand, everybody wanted one. Are you still seeing a lot of scale going to fast?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and our correlation, maybe causation, has been macroeconomic changes. So
people are tired of having $250 worth of bundles. They're maybe subscribing to a handful or none at all, just because it costs money to watch TV without ads these days. Yeah,
exactly.
It's like almost like a luxury product to be able to watch ads.
It has become, right? I mean, it's really funny. Go back 2 years, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, totally.
But today, you have an expansion of fast. Fast is fast growing. Mm-hmm. But I think the way I'm constantly surprised for some reason when I watch my own family, 3 teenagers and my wife, watching fast channels, that I'm like, oh, you actually go there, right? And you realize that they're looking for the content they want to see. Yeah. It's just because of the fragmentation in CTV and content ownership, you can't get it all in one place.
Yeah, it's hard to find it, right? Yeah.
So, and also there's a retro thing with Gen Z and Gen A.
Yeah, they're watching Gilmore Girls 100%. On repeat, the Gilmore Girls channel. And,
you're in my household. It's like you're spying on me. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's my wife's favorite fall asleep show.
That's my daughter and my wife too.
We must recycled it 20 seasons or something by now.
My 13-year-old, she went out and watched every episode of Modern Family twice.
Oh my gosh!
And I came home one day. I'm like, "Is this what you're doing this summer?" No, obviously that's from a bigger provider, but nonetheless, but that's the way content. That's the beauty of content discovery today.
Yeah, it's it's almost like these channels are a little bit like it's kind of what's old is new. Like my kids are going back to the mall, so should we be surprised that people want a channel surfing? Yeah. It's like channel surfing's the original scroll.
It always has been.
Click. It's like it's back.
Yeah, what am I going to watch today? I turn on the TV physically. Yeah, I mean, for us, fast, but it's also an expansion of, there's incredible content being made by so many different platforms right now. Then you have incredible content that has traditionally been already made.
Yeah.
That still
library access.
Yeah. Right? It still stands the test of time. And then you have, we've basically normalized going to multiple providers. To get information, right? And more people go to new new environments and channels. Like you think about using your phone and CTV at the same time. Incredibly common for every generation younger than us.
Yeah, second screen viewing.
Yeah, second screen. Yeah. That presents a huge opportunity. That should be working well. That should be should make it easy. Like you talked about Amazon's recent announcement about straight to phone, which was great. We're huge fans of that, but we need more of that. We need more of that, and I think more providers got to provide that independently.
Love it. All right, if folks want to continue to follow along and learn more about what you guys are doing, where do you want to send them?
Emodo.com. Emodo.com.
Let's go. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate your time.
Thanks so much.
Let's
Take
go.
care.